Greetings. Shout out to my fellow DHGs. This is your sister, Queen Esther Tarot, aka the Hidden Gem. So I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday. If you guys do not celebrate Christmas, it's all good. I still hope you enjoyed yourself, you and your loved ones, whatever you were doing. If you've been feeling kind of down, a little blue, I send you guys love, cyber hugs. You are loved if nobody told you. You are loved. You are important. You are worthy. Even if it doesn't seem like it or it appears to be that way in your everyday life, you are, okay? You're not of this world, okay? All right, so let's see what is the messages from Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit. Thank you. What is the messages from Divine Spirit for the Divine Feminine Collective? What is the message? You guys could be expecting a message and it might seem like there's a delay on it. Watch your energy and where you're placing it, okay? The monitoring spirit, when I split the deck, I felt that, okay? Some of you guys may be wanting to avoid a conversation or avoid a particular person. Spirit could be giving you a heads up about a incoming message, call, text, email of some sort that is some type of, it has a negative energy behind it, a demonic energy. This person's intentions may or may be to, this person with the monitoring spirits, like this person's intentions could be to block you in some way, to shift your energy, to throw your energy off, make you feel some type of way. This person is straight delusional. At the bottom of that card, you have the Judas. This is somebody that does not have your best intentions. They may kind of appear to be, or you might be kind of delusional about this. Catapulted into the next level. Yeah, this person is, if they're in a lower vibration, they already have some type of negative energy towards you, or they're just a negative energy, period. This person is going to be receptive to be used in a negative way to come up against you, okay? They may not know why. They may not really fully know the extent of why they're being used, why they're meant to trigger you. They may have this feeling like, oh, I want to get on this person's nerves. I want to say this. I want to make them feel some type of way, but not knowing what their full assignment is. The full assignment is to throw your energy off and for you to pour into whatever energy they got going on, to trigger, to snap you and snare you, to trap it, to snare you with the demonic delay card, to keep you in a negative state of mind or energy, and putting into your energetic tip jar stress, worry, fear, anxiety, anger, provoke jealousy, whatever, to stagnate you and keep your focus not in the right place. So be very careful of this. The Spirit's giving you a heads up about this person. All right. This person could be calling to be nosy. Yeah, I feel like you might be blindsided by this. So just, and even if this is this is a good person, it might be that just one of them days where this person is in a funk. They're not in a good mood. They're triggered, or they want to start some ish. Just be mindful, okay? Or this could have been someone that always had this animosity. Just be mindful. This could be a coworker or someone that you work with, or someone that distracts you from doing what you need to have done, your work. This is like a distraction, this person. 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Yeah, this person is miserable and they may not want to see you happy. So it's kind of like whatever they're coming with. Look, the Knight of Swords, or the Knight of Cups is in reverse, the Knight of Wands. This person may be coming in with some type of twisted energy, trying to make it seem like they're checking in on you, how you doing, how you feel, how have you been. No, that's their intention, is to drop off some shit at your doorstep, like spiritually, energetically speaking. No. To be combative. No, watch this person, watch this motherfucker, and then leave your energy in this place of like sadness, feeling droopy, feeling drained, like, oh, feeling hopeless. I don't know if y'all ever dealt with that before, like people that hit you up and they call you like, how you doing? Like, I'm good, I'm all right, I'm feeling, whatever, or might not be feeling good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I got this going on. Guess what? And it's like, oh, I want to rub it in your face. I'm rub it in your face. I'm going to say this. I know it's going to trigger you. want to make you feel bad. And then when I got you, when you're feeling low, oh, I gotta go, I'll call you back. That type of energy. That's all they wanted to do. And it could even be darker than that. I mean, it's still a negative energy anyway, but a little more darker. Starting an argument with you, picking a fight with you. And then when you're all angered, you're all mad, they hang up, they get off the phone with you. And it's like they transfer that negative energy onto you, and they're good now. They're gone. They're deuces. Okay, this card fell off the floor. 7 of Cups. Yeah, watch this person. 7 of Cups energy. I feel these cards are so slippery. I'm sorry, y'all. They're like the worst cards to shuffle with. But this person could very well be in your family, someone close to you, maybe an ex for some of you. I feel like Spirit has warned you about this person, like to pay attention. Some of you guys don't want to see the truth. You don't want to acknowledge what you already know with the High Priestess. You already know. Spirit could have shown you in dreams. You could have prayed for the answer. When Spirit gave it to you, it's like you don't want to see it. This person, I feel like, is a master manipulator, and that's partially why they'll cloak themselves as like they're very manipulative. Like they'll make themselves appear to be on your side, but then they'll do something that clearly shows that they're not. But you'll question and be like, oh no, maybe he or she just had a bad day. Maybe they just having a moment. But this person could have said something that was like, why the hell would they say that? Or why would they do that? Or, you know, it's wrong, but they'll try to gloss over it and make it sound better, make it sound sweet. Like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. You know, I slept with that girl because, you know, she was flirting with me. You know, we was having a bad whatever. I don't know. Like, I slept with that person because she was available. She was making me feel good at the time. You made me feel bad that one day. Maybe that one day you got mad at me because I forgot to get your coffee, blah, blah, blah. Something stupid. You know, it's just something goofy. May not be that goofy, but like they try to like kind of gaslight you in a sense and make you kind of sympathize with them or empathize. Like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. You know, Ebony, remember Cousin Ebony on the Players Club? If you guys ever seen that ghetto ass movie, how she was walking around the cousin. So her cousin that let her stay with her cousin Diamond, which is played by Lisa Ray, actress Lisa Ray, she had her man living with her, and she let her cousin, her younger cousin, come stay with her cousin Ebony. And she walking around in her panties in front of him and laughing about it because she know he was like feeling, you know, a little hot and bothered, and that her cousin was feeling some type of way. She thought it was funny. Her cousin was already like sexually out there, just kind of nasty. She didn't care. So cousin Diamond comes home, catches her man in bed with her cousin Ebony or whatever, and she was apologizing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, cousin. Playing in the bathroom, pretending like she was remorseful. As soon as she thought the cousin left, she stopped play crying and walked out. Her cousin stole on her real quick. Okay. That type of energy. Sometimes it's just you're dealing with people that are just low vibrational, period, and they don't have much remorse. They don't have much empathy nor sympathy. They might play it off because they feel like it's working on you with the Magician, but you got to use your discernment. I've been here, done that with people. Like they play you. They play on your kindness, and I feel like people like that, it shows you at a low level of darkness, demonic energy they have, that you look at kindness as a weakness and you look at it as something to exploit. And I find that those type of people, they're weaker than a kind of person. To be kind is to be brave and to be courageous in a world of snakes and a world full of people that rather not be vulnerable because of the fear of it, the fear of being used. So it's easy to be a villain than it is to be somebody that is not. And it takes courage to say, I could be an asshole to people. Anybody that chooses to be kind to people, you can easily be an asshole because you know what it's like to be like played with and messed with. You can easily go to that dark side. It's easy, but you choose not to. That shows your integrity and your strength, and that you got not only that, but you have self-control. You have character. Some people don't have that. The weak people prey on so-called kind people because they think that they're weak, but they're not. And that's the funny part of people like that. Like, y'all are stupid, dumb. But you have to move smarter, and you have to trust yourself more. You have to use your divine discernment with people. If something is off, you may not have the reason why yet. And it's always best, and I do this with myself, I try to check myself and be like, let me make sure it's not me projecting my fear, projecting past experiences onto people. But if something is constantly pulling at you, if something's off about a person, it's going to be revealed. Oh, trust me, it's going to be revealed. It's better safe than to be like, oh, well, because they're not showing that to me, or I don't think that, or you want to believe like, oh no, that's my man, that's my woman, oh, that's my friend, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my cousin, that's my mom, that's my dad. That doesn't mean anything. Some people, they just are the way that they are, regardless of who they are to you. And some people, they don't care about that. They don't care that they sleep with you in the same bed, that y'all got kids, or that you've been friends since whenever, or that you blood. They don't care about that. Some people don't care. And you got to move wisely with people. Who do you love more, them or yourself? Because all you have is you at the end of the day. So if you know it's a faulty person, they're not worth you holding on to that. I love myself more than to allow holding on to something that's not healthy, that's not honest and true. Like, you're not going to play me. You're not going to play me once or twice. You're definitely not going to play me a third time. My peace means more to me than holding on to a fake relationship, whatever relationship that might be, where you don't honor it, or you don't honor who I am to you. There's no point in holding on to that. Let me make space for something else. What's the point? You're playing yourself. You're hurting yourself. Oh, well, that's my man. I want to be with him and we're engaged. Or, oh, that's my sister. Oh, that's my brother. But who gives a damn? If they don't see you as worthy or value enough to honor what y'all are to each other, or not be dirty or grimy to you, then they're not worth having in your life. For what? And that's dangerous. Chenoa Robinson had to be an example for the collective, whether it was her parents were a part of some organizations, and it was all a ritual. The whole premise of it is these people did not have her best interests. You know that. You can sense sneak disses, you can sense competition, you can sense somebody doing something in offense more than once, and you just forgive them. They're going to keep doing it. Like, the signs are always there. They're always there. Just up to you to say, I see it, and I'm distancing myself. I'm protecting my energy. I'm protecting myself. I don't know. I'm not going to play with that energy just because of who this person is to me. Self-love. That's an act of self-love. You love yourself more than to say, I'm going to sacrifice my well-being, my mental health, my emotional health, loyalty, and all of that for people that don't show the same, that probably cannot show the same, or simply just choose not to. That should be enough for you to be like, I'm good. I've lost a lot of people in my life, so it gets easier to walk away from what doesn't serve me. It just gets easier. Does it hurt? Yeah. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but don't play with this energy. It may not be as dark as a Chenoa Robinson situation, or, examples of other women, that have gone through situations where their men turned on them, or, set them up, got them, took them out of this world, or so-called friends jumping on their friends, setting them up and jumping them and whatever. Mamas, I think this was a skit, but this probably happens in real life. Your mom sleeping with your baby, like bumping, like walking in on them. You know what I mean? Like, you have to use your discernment. If something is off, it's off. If somebody doesn't feel right, or you sense something, or spirits constantly alienating you, but you don't want to believe it because this person is so-called supporting you, and they love you, and they sleeping in the same bed with you, or, oh, this person was there when I was down and they spoke life into me, but in the next breath this person tearing you down. Watch that. That's a double-minded energy. That's a person that is not solid. If one minute they have your best interest and they love you and they care about you and they whatever, and then the next minute they're doing the complete opposite, that is confusion. Therefore, something ain't checking out. A person that loves you wouldn't even hold it in themselves to actively seek to hurt you. They wouldn't even want to. Do we make mistakes? Yes. But if it's a constant offense of something, watch that. Watch it. Like, pay attention. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to do too much. So I feel like somebody needs to hear it, because, you know, some people hold on to things that they have no business holding on to and make all kind of excuses as to why they can't. And it's a lot of times it's because you're in denial and you don't want to believe it. You don't want to see it. But I'm telling you right now, I've been here multiple times with lovers. Yeah, I've had some betrayal, but I've never experienced more betrayal and false connections than I have with friendships. Some of you guys, it could be relationships where your partners are constantly always cheating on you or betraying you in some other way. Some of you guys, it could be family. But the signs, from speaking from experience, the signs are always there. You're always going to know. Even a woman that can sense that her man is cheating on her, she knows. She don't need to see no phone number. She don't need to see a girl's name, a picture. She just knows. She can sense it. She can smell it. You have the gift of discernment. Utilize it. Before the year is up, cut people off that need to go out of your life. Cut them off. Simple as that. It might be hard. You might have to take some time before you do it. But make it up in your heart and your mind when you're ready that you're going to release what doesn't serve you. And if you prayed God to reveal to you who's who, or to remove who's not for you, or who do I need to cut off, and Spirit does just that, it is what it is. And sometimes it may not be as dark as this energy where people are bad people. It just may be that you guys are not on the same path anymore. You no longer align in each other's journey. And sometimes, you know, it will be times where you release people in love simply because it is what it is. And there's times where you are going to have to be like, nah, I have to protect my energy from this person. Their energy's off. They're wrong. They've done this, and that. They've said this, and that. And these are things that I cannot overlook. And I feel like this is a warning, and where you distance yourself, especially if you're dealing with people that have narcissistic personality disorder or ways about them. Even more, you're going to have to distance yourself from them slowly but surely. So much love as always, y'all. Be blessed, be safe, peace.